Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to discuss what makes a binomial a factor of a trinomial. And for that, I just want to take you back to some elementary things that you learned before. Uh, and let me ask you this question. How do you know if that 2 is a factor of 6? How do you know that? Well, you know that 2 is a factor of 6 because 2 is actually a multiple. If you can find another number such that when you multiply by 2 gives you 6. Or you can also say, well, if I divide 2 by 6, or 6 divided by 2, sorry, I can find a number that when I divide it by 2, when I divide 6 by 2, gives me 6 with a remainder of 0. We can do the exact same thing in order to figure out this. If negative x minus 1 is a factor of negative 8x squared minus 10x plus 3. So I'm going to divide negative 8x squared minus 10x plus 3 by negative x minus 1. In order to do that, we use something that's called the box method. And I'm going to write down my divisor here, which is x minus 1, negative 8x squared here. And now I'm going to start asking myself, well, what times negative x gives me negative 8x squared? And the answer is 8x. I multiply 8x times negative 1, that gives me negative 8x. And then I need to ask myself, well, how can I get from negative 8x to negative 10x? And that is by subtracting 2x. And lastly, I need to ask myself, well, what times negative x gives me negative 2x? What times negative x gives me negative 2x? And the answer is positive 2. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Now notice that in this last box, I didn't get positive 3. I got a negative 2. That means that I have a remainder of 5. I need 5 more units in order to get from negative 2 to positive 3. Because my remainder is not 0, well, I shouldn't say that, but I'll say because I have a remainder, in this case it's a positive 5, that means that negative x minus 1 is not a factor of negative 8x squared minus 10x plus 3. It's not a factor. One more time. If you get a remainder, that means that whatever binomial that has been given to you is not a factor. If you get the exact same number at the on this last box, if you get the exact number, the constant, if you get the exact constant on this last box, that means that it is a factor. Now, in order for you to practice, I want you to do these two problems. Let me see, let me fix this. Okay, that's a little bit better. So work through these two problems, see if you can figure it out. Pause the video and I will give you the answers right now. Okay, hopefully you pause the video. Here are the answers. There you go. So on the first one, I got a remainder of 16. For that reason, it is not a factor. And on the second one, I just did the one that was correct, which is letter C. If we divide negative 6x squared plus x plus 12 by negative 3x minus 4, you get 0 remainder. So you get the exact constant at the end. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. More videos are coming. You guys have a great day or afternoon or night, depending on where you are. Bye bye.